Let me tell you the story of the one ball wonder. I was studying abroad in Madrid and I matched with this really cute guy on Tinder. The only catch was he only spoke Portuguese and I only spoke English. So he would message me in Portuguese, I would copy and paste into Google Translate, respond through Google Translate, copy and paste, send back through Tinder. And finally we decided to meet up, we go for a date, it's actually really nice. We're there for 4 hours doing the same Google Translate thing. Me being young and naive, I go home with him, we're making out, we're fooling around a little bit. I realize that there's only one ball, which there's nothing wrong with that. I just didn't know what to do. It was brand new for me. And he finishes, I obviously don't. And he goes to get something in the other room and he comes out with a syringe. And I remember thinking, holy shit, am I about to get stabbed and die? Because if my mom finds out that this is the way that I go out, she's gonna dance on my grave. So I have a moment of sheer panic. Like I actually thought I was gonna die. Thank God he grabs his stomach and he injects himself with the syringe. And he says something in Portuguese and I could maybe hear the word hormones. And I was like, oh, he's lacking in hormones because of the one ball. So he needs to replace them. So I leave the next morning, so grateful for my life. And in true fashion, never hear from him again.
Dang, I don't know how I feel about that. Because it's you the one with one ball. How you ghost me? You only got one ball. You feel me what I'm saying? Why you I got one ball to you? Oh, that's wild. I feel for him. I feel for him. It could be a medical reason or anything. It's completely, we don't judge here. But I would feel some type of way though that I got ghosted. But 2 inches old, and the fact that you didn't get off, that's one thing I haven't learned. You get off first. If you're coming over to somebody's house, you get off first, so you leave satisfied. Because there's some selfish people in this world who don't care about you getting off. But I care. I care about you getting off. But I care about you and your happiness and your satisfaction, honey. So you should care.
So the other day, I met somebody, right? I was at a baby shower with a friend and we was just having a great time. I wasn't even expecting to meet nobody. It was super unexpected. And then as soon as she walked in there, it was just eyes locked, both of us. And she said the same thing about me. When she saw me, it was energy, the eyes don't lie. It was boom. So she walked in, I was just oh goddamn, I was struck, okay. And then, I tell my friends, you see that girl? Do you feel that? Am I tripping? Am I just being a lover girl? Because I am a hopeless romantic sometimes. I over-romanticize. I can't help it. Then she come over here. She sit right next to me. I was like, this is my chance. Whatever. So then I'm all right, cool. So then we started making small talk. And then we started talking about drinks. And I was like, oh, you want to go get a drink? Let's go get one. So we go to the bar. It was an open bar. We was vibing the whole night. Let me tell you, we was all over each other the whole night. Little school kids in love, bro. I swear. She's smart. She has a great personality. She got a future ahead of her. She was on her shit. She was talkative. I was talkative. She was yapping my ear off. I was yapping her ear off. I was, feeling excited about this. Because I was damn, I haven't felt like this in a minute. I don't know what's going on. It could be the liquor. It could also be the lover girl. But I knew I wasn't tripping because we were sharing feelings. Oh, okay, she feeling me. I'm feeling her too. It was amazing. This is energy on energy. We was together the whole night. Let me tell you, when I got home, I was so fucking excited. I was oh my God, I got the baggie. I gotta bag her. She's amazing. I want to spend time with her, straight up. I was excited as hell when I got home. And I woke up the next day really excited too. I was yo, I really wanted to be around her energy, straight up. So then I reached out to her and everything, and I got hit with the platonic. I got hit with, she want to keep things platonic. Why? Why you want to keep things platonic with me? What? I thought we were oh, she just hit me with the oh, I gotta focus on my school. She in grad school, huh? It wasn't excuses. I really do appreciate her communicating it to me, not leading me on. So I appreciate that. I really do. The clear communication is what I like. That just sucked to hear. I was okay. After the most romantic, cutest encounter in my fucking life, and I meet someone like you, what are the fucking chances? What are the chances, right? All right, cool, whatever. So you want me to stay in my lane? All right. I threw the energy out there to her. I was well, the energy's out there, you know what I'm saying? But you want to be cool, be platonic, don't even trip. You know what? I know how to stay in my fucking lane, okay? Once you hit me with the, let's keep it cool, PG-13, baby, I'll stay in my lane. Trust me, I'll be the coolest, ice cold friend you ever had. Like, alright, fine. Damn, I gotta keep all my feelings to myself. But it was cool. At the end of the day, like, we was talking the whole night. We was sending voice memos and sharing how our feelings were and how we felt about each other that night. Why don't people want to, like, get in a relationship? Like, I get it. I'm not saying, like, I'm gonna rush into something. But, dude, if it feels right, like, why not go for it? You was feeling it. I was feeling it. We seem to have great chemistry. Like, let's just go with it. Like, especially if I really like somebody, bro. It was reciprocated back. That's what I like. She was reciprocating it back. She was so sweet to me. Super attentive. Like, the most respectful girl. She had manners. She was romantic. Whatever. I ended the night and I gave her a white rose. I was just like, man, fuck you. Like, wanna be cool? Fine. You wanna be homies? Fine. It just sucks. I was like, damn, like that. I just had to share that because I just, you know how it is.
Sadly, I do know how it is. Friend was big mad, and I cause I've been there, but I've been there, and I've been on that same age. Like, oh, let's go get married. That's the problem with lesbians, cause we finally we've gone through all these mistakes and all these bad dates and everything, and then we finally find somebody, and you're just like, oh, this is it. I gotta lock it down. Gotta lock it down, and then they just be like, no, I don't want that. And they're at the point where I'm at, like, no, thank you. I don't want to really. So I've been there and I feel that. Friend was big mad. I was over there pouting. I feel it though. I understand. Too good to be true. But if it's that out, I respect how you handle that. Like, oh, we can still be friends, because possibly y'all will, end up together. If it's love, it's love. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. The fact that you stay in contact with her helps it be what it is. But also remember that she wanted to be platonic, so don't stop living your life. So yeah, feels that.
So y'all, I was just on YouTube, and one of the people who I watch was saying, if you have worst date stories, email them in so I can read them on camera. And y'all, I immediately thought of one, and I started to email it in, but then I was like, no, I gotta tell this shit myself. I have to. So boom. I had just moved to Dallas, Texas, and I think I was like around 26 or 27 around this time. I'm about to be 30. So maybe I was 26. We'll say I was 26. And this woman was 35, which, I mean, wasn't a problem for me. Like, I dated someone, people older, plenty of time, so, whatever. But she was 35. Like, come on. But anyways, moving forward. She also had just moved to Dallas. And I mean, this is like within the first week of me being there, first week of her being there. And, let's see here. I think the first day that we were supposed to link up, I know there wasn't a whole lot of conversation before that. But the first day that we were supposed to link up, it was around time for Pride, and there was like this block party thing where there was like going to be a whole bunch of free food and drinks, and keep in mind, free. But it was raining, so I just didn't want to go because, honey, I ain't trying to go out in the rain and be walking from place to place. Like, what the fuck? No. But she was trying to get me to go, and I was like, no, I can catch you another time. But anyways, another time came, and it's crazy because I don't know why we didn't decide to do lunch or dinner. I mean, I know why now, but typically that's what you do when you first meet someone and y'all go on a first date. It's like lunch, brunch, dinner, some sort of activity, right? But we agreed to go to the park and like have ice cream or something like that. Which, I mean, I like to be outside, I was like, it's a cute thing to do. I don't know you. You don't know me. We're just, getting to know each other. So it's no big deal. So we agreed to go to the park, and somehow I agreed to pick her up, which is weird. Even if we meet there, that's more usual than me picking somebody up, which, I mean, I know people, we don't have to go by the heteronormatives or whatever, but you know, whatever.
Different.
So go to part 2. So yeah, for whatever reason, I go to pick her up, and I pull up, and the apartments are nice, and she was staying with a friend, which was fine because I was staying with friends too. It was the first week of both of us being there, and granted, I already had a spot; it just wasn't ready yet, and I had to start work. So that's that on that. But anyways, we'll get more into that later. But I pull up, and she comes out. And keep in mind, we're in the thick of summer in the middle of Texas. Why you got on a button down with a vest, a hat, long pants? It's hot, baby. And so, she gets in the car, and I was like, we're gonna be outside. Are you sure, you don't want to maybe put on a different shirt?
You hot?
Or, she's like, she's gonna be fine. And I was like, okay. Which really, people are so crazy these days. I don't even know why I felt comfortable doing this, but I've done a lot of crazy things in my life, but whatever. So we pull off, and we're gonna go to this little ice cream place, and we get to the ice cream place. Yeah, I can't remember if there was conversation in the car or not. I'm sure there was, but I just can't remember. But I do remember pulling up to the ice cream place. And we get out the car, and I'm choosing what I want. And then I'm like, what kind do you want? And then she was like, oh, no, I think I'm going to just get a cup of water. A cup of water? Girl. I was just like giving her the side eye then, but everybody don't like ice cream. I don't know. I don't know. So I just shook it off, and I got my ice cream, and then we left. And then I think she was telling me that she was having like a rough day or something, and that she wanted to get like a drink. And I was like, okay, cool. She says there's a gas station over here, not a drink at a bar. There's a gas station over here. I can just grab something and we can still go to the park. And I was like, okay. And I'm still thinking like, this is fucking weird, but okay, fine. So we go to the gas station, go inside, and she chooses like one of the little 4-packs of like whatever type of wine. And we get up to the register, and I'm just standing there because she said that she wanted something to drink. She told me where to go, stuff like that. I'm assuming that she's gonna pay for her own freaking drink, honey. So we just both standing there looking. Child standing there looking until finally she goes like. And I was like, bitch, pay.
Bitch better have my money.
Pay for the damn wine, y'all. Oh! Just go over to part 3 because I'm about to run out of time.
Is there a part 3? Because I know she did not pay for that wine. Bitch better have your money because I ain't paying for this. I didn't ask for this. That's why she ain't getting nothing at the ice cream bar, Fred, because she ain't had the money. How you gonna go somewhere as an adult, as a 35-year-old adult, and not have your own money to pay your own way? Like, I'm just, because me, even if I know you take me on a date, there's no way I'm going to go empty handed, pantyless. Like, I'm not doing that. I went on a date and her card declined. You think I was about to go up and do those dishes? No, I paid for mine and left. Because what am I doing? Ain't no way I'm about to, you ain't gonna catch me without no money to pay for a meal. I ain't gonna be washing nobody's dishes. I don't even wash my own dishes unless I'm helping out mom. So I ain't about to wash nobody else's dishes. What we doing? If I ain't getting paid to wash dishes, I'm not washing dishes. Wow. Is there a part 3? There better be a part 3, because that's ludicrous. Ludicrous would think this was ludicrous. Like, what? Come on, part 3. No whammy.
Okay, y'all. Now, by this time, we head to the park, and I'm like, I got to be being pumped or something, because you ain't got no money for ice cream. You ain't got no money for a little 4 mini pack of Moscato from the gas station.
2 flags.
Yeah, by this time, I knew I wasn't going to ever see this girl again. But I was honestly just bored, and I had nothing else to do. So we went to the freaking park. Now, it was really nothing to say about that. We chatting it up, whatever. at this point, I'm having, a decent time. So I'm like, okay, it's time to go. And she's like, oh, why don't you come back to, my friend's place or whatever? We can hang out over there. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So keep in mind, I already know in my head that it ain't going to be a second date. But I went ahead and went just because, like I said, I ain't have nothing to do. Yeah, this is where it gets good. But we get to the friend's place. And child, as we're sitting there, chit-chatting, not the friend, but the person who the friend lives with comes out of their room and it's like, oh, hey, who is this? And then, we got introduced. I can't remember what these people's names were. And, when that girl leaves, excuse me, she tells me, oh, my friend is staying with her and I'm with my friend, but I got a problem with her because she asked, was I going to pay bills? What? So you staying in this girl house and you paying no bills? I mean, apparently they didn't hit her with the okie doke because whoever this girl is, liked her friend. And so she let her friend come stay with her rent free. And then her friend let the girl who I'm chit-chat with at the time come stay with her, also rent free. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? What? Tell me why this girl leaves and then comes back and takes the TV off the TV stand and walks out. And I'm just like, where's she going with the TV? And the girl was like, oh, she probably going to go pawn it because she ain't got no money. Baby, you don't have any money. Baby, by this time I'm vexed and perplexed. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I got to be getting punked. I had to be getting punked by this point. I got one more part to this, okay? So go to the next one. Y'all, by this time, her actual friend gets home. And what happens next? I just can't. She's all like, hey, bestie. I know I'm probably funky. I forgot to put deodorant on this morning, but you took it with you, didn't you? And I'm sitting here looking like, what?
We sharing?
Y'all sharing deodorant? You mean to tell me two grown ass women over 30 are squatting in someone else's home, not paying bills to the point where this girl got to come in front of a stranger and take her TV to be pawned? Okay. And y'all still ain't got enough money for 2 sticks of deodorant? Baby, I can't do this. Yeah, I swear I can't make this junk up. I was like, you know what? That's my cue. I'm gonna head on out. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun.
But it's been real.
See you again never.
That was wild, friend. They was just throwing red flags in your face. They was just like, I'm broke. And I'm proud of it. What is... Wow. The moment at the gas station, I would have not paid for it. And we would have gotten that car and I would have took her back where I found her. Would have put her back where I found her. Ain't that what your mama say? Put it back where you found it. I would have definitely done that because what are we doing? And the fact that just lets you know what type of person she was. This woman is having to pawn stuff, even though she dumb. She dumb for letting this happen. But love will make you do dumb shh. But the fact that you letting this woman pawn her TV and you're just laughing about it, like, oh, I'm not going to help with the bills. But as a grown woman, I'm laying up in her house. That's wild to me. That's why it couldn't be me. Because what are we doing? The only place I'm living rent free is my mama house, my grandma house. Like, not nobody else. Like, what are we doing? Nobody about to see me broke. Except my family. You just going to be broke in front of this person on the first date? On our first date? It's a whole nother type of generation. Ain't no way. You 35 years old and you broke. I can't even see that. I can't even see that. at all. You gonna let this 26-year-old pay for everything, and you over here laughing at this girl because she got to power her TV to pay rent. And there's 3 able-bodied people in this house. And you wilding out. You wilding out. Everything about that situation was wrong, and you stuck around longer than I would, friend. You way longer than I did. I don't even think I would have stuck around and see how it played out. Because there's some situations I stick around and see how it played out. Like with the fact when the boy was just like, oh yeah, it was 3 guys up in there. I would have stuck around and see how it was about to play out. But nah, this situation, oh no. Oh no. I would have just left, honey. Nope. That's wild. Subscribe!